Hi guys, Eric Pavey here, chunking out these videos we've already put out. At the time of this recording is Monday, the eve before Christmas Eve. You're watching this video now on Sunday, 12/29. This is video one, two, three, four, five, the sixth video in a row. We try to keep it informative, but we're just going back to back to back to back to back because, again, as we discussed in the past, you can only really do this type of style where you're pre-recording these videos because the NFL lines come out early. This would never be possible regarding your college basketball as well as college football in regular season, not bowl games, obviously.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, so this is something we can only do a few months of the year when it's football season. We can chunk out videos ahead of time, but when the football season, of course, is over, then it's a day-to-day thing
You mean
because
I
the
can't
lines are
do a week of NBA in advance?
no. You know what's funny, Eric? We do these videos and we don't really talk about how well we've been winning this season or over the last 5 years. I think a lot of people probably know that I've been the best handicapper on the planet the last 5 years, but sometimes we should take a pause and actually tell people because maybe someone's watching for the first time and they don't really know my history or your history or how well we've done. Um,
Oh,
just
I
I don't
agree.
know.
And like I said, not only you don't even have to ask us, you can also ask Chat GPT, as we've mentioned in the past. But no, right now, currently at the time of this recording, again, Al McMordie is plus is 840. And then again, this is on the closing number I'm looking at. Now, remember, we're doing this video, guys. You're watching it on Sunday. We're doing this video on Monday, December 23rd. So obviously the results have changed since then because we've had a week of games ahead of us. But anybody can go over to pickdogs.com, click on Al McMordie's name. You can see all the records, all the leagues, and you can see everything itemized. 847 and 670 all sports, plus 9,047 units unrated. You get the ratings when you pay me for the all access. So as we discussed in prior videos at the same period of time, we're up a lot more units. But again, you got to be willing, be a higher net worth individual that can handle the volatility, and also understand that you have to have a bankroll enough that can support what we do. We're very conservative in how we play, but the unit system will make you a lot more money. And there's days this season where Al's gone 50%. We've made money because of the rating systems. There's days where, like last weekend, we went 12-3, but we made a lot more money because of the rating system. So that was a win if you went online and you got the 12-3 at pickdogs.com. That's a win if you're an all access member. But again, it's interesting, Alan, since you decided to do this sixth video and discuss this, one of the things that is always somebody told me in the industry, and for the viewers that are watching this video, Al's been in the business 46 years as a technical and situational handicapper, featured in ESPN back in 2011. I have been in the business for 36 years. Actually, Al was a member of my partner service before he passed away. That's how long I go back doing this, 36 years. But I come from the non-handicapping part. I come from the old school uh, betting syndicate, bookmaker, betting group scenario, which as you and I discuss, everybody has a different way to handicap. But what's interesting, Al, is, unfortunately, the information in 2024 going into 2025, anybody can track anybody if they want to do their due diligence. So what amazes me is you could have a handicapper that's 50% on a year, but he's 8-1 in the last 9, and he will get a lot more play than a guy that's 70% over the course of the year, or 60% over the course of the year, or 55% with the right money management, like you, killing it over the course of the year. But I realize that's the short-term micro nature of sports bettors. It's what have you done for me lately, and it is very unforgiving.
It is very unforgiving. I mean, thankfully, we've done really well, not only lately, but over the last 4 years, over the last 34 years. Um, I'm kind of a year to year guy. I'm not really a day to day or a
Right.
week to week guy. But yeah, you're absolutely right. There's a lot of people in this business who uh, pay too much attention to how have you done over the past 1 to 7 days and not enough attention as to how you've done over the last 1 to 7 years.
Well, and again, I think a lot of this comes back to, and we can discuss this on other videos, the client a lot of times being underfunded, and his goal is to take a little bit of money and turn it into a lot of money. And this is why you live in Los Angeles, California. And I don't know if you were exposed to the brutal legal sports marketing that we are in a state where it's legal here in Maryland, where everything is put $100 in and get a free parlay, put $5 in, get a free parlay, and the sensationalism of the lottery ticket betting where everything is about parlays. Even my son, he's 19 years old. Dad, every commercial is a sports book commercial. Do you not? I guess you see that only when you watch national games. You don't see that on the regular TV like we do.
That's correct, but we're inundated with it as well just by watching the ESPN. Everything's ESPN Bet and all that stuff. And that's fine. That stuff doesn't bother me. And the fact that a lot of people I don't like parlays at all, but the fact that other people do doesn't bother me either.
Well, like I said, with that being said, guys, we are Al, not we. Al has been kicking it for 5 years plus 46 years. 702-769-0404. What's your complimentary selection this Sunday?
Yeah, you can probably hear my girls in the background
It's all right.
screaming.
That's great.
Last Sunday, Eric, we had a huge play. I don't know if you caught any of the game on the Washington Commanders. That great.
Yes, I did. I live in Maryland. My son was texting me because he wanted Philly to lose.
Yeah, that was such a huge emotional win. As a home dog against a division rival, and one that was competing for the top spot in the NFC to boot. So off that big win, there's only one place for Washington to go, and that's down. And they're favored by 4 points against Atlanta. I'm going to grab the points with the Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons plus the 4. This is the 6th consecutive video series. We'll come back and do the next series on a new series and enjoy these chunked out videos while football remains. So, guys, send me that text. 702-769-0404. We're ending this promotion on January 1st, which is Wednesday. You're watching this video on Sunday, December 29th. So you got a few more days to get that little trial offer, $1,000 for 14 days. Good day and good luck.